How good's camping on your own property? Not too bad. G'day guys, Andrew back again. So we're just going to do a video. We've recently scored this camper trailer and obviously going to use it to go four-wheel driving and go travelling, but we're also going to set it up out at the block out here for the next year while we're waiting on construction over here. So there's somewhere for us to sleep if we want to stay out here, and there's also a kitchen and a fridge, and it's got 12-volt power, so there'll be somewhere to stop and have a break and get some food and drink and stuff like that. So for this video I'm just going to basically just set him up and yeah, show you guys what we've got, but pretty happy with it. It's just a cub camper. It's the Explorer model, but previous owners have put the independent suspension on it as a normally that's on the higher end ones, so this one's got that going for it, but it's also nice and compact and light, which is what we wanted, because I've got the Jeep here, and you know, they're not renowned for towing stuff, so I wanted something nice and small that we could just tow behind it and set up rather than going in the swag. So I'll set this down and open him up and show you what we've got. So that's the first part, pretty much sorted. Didn't take long to fold out, considering never really done it before. I forgot to stand those legs down, but no big drama. I'm pretty level ground anyway. Yeah, so plenty of room in there for how small it is when it's folded up. A nice hard floor and the bed there. So this bed is on struts, and you can just, and all storage. So I've got to pull all this stuff out, set it up, work out what we've actually got in here, because as I said, we just bought it, so I'm not exactly sure of everything that we got. I've got to set up the annex, which goes out off, zips onto there, so I might have to get a little step ladder or something for that. Yeah, but it all went together pretty easy. Well, I've got the annex set up and grabbed a mat that I had just sitting in the shed, and it all came together so good we've decided to come out and stay the night. So I'm just setting up the dog bed, but here's where all the kitchen slides out, and we've got our water and our stove, bit of a drawer there, this side too, so there's plenty of storage there. Our fridge slides out, and yeah, pretty keen to spend the first night out here. I'm going to go and find some firewood now, get a fire, and then we'll cook up some food. Just me and the two doggos, wherever Deanna's gone. Well, bed set up. Dogs are just loving it, aren't you, Carly? Good boy. Hey? He's very hungry though, very hungry. Alright, hang on, I'll let you down. Alright, gonna have to do one at a time. Oh, okay. Get some on there for you. Oh. Hey, Can you talk? Can you talk? Oh. All right. Wait. Wait. No. Wait. Okay. Keep them happy. Just gonna go find a bit of firewood. There's gonna be no shortage. It's a trusty Makita chainsaw, which I bloody love. This thing's so handy. We'll find something good and get it back up there. This one looks like go. Whew. She's definitely dry. That'll do for now. Start that up in a minute. Get some dinner on the go. I've brought everything I need except a chair. So I'm gonna be sitting on that one, I reckon, on the step. But it's gonna be a pretty nice evening, I think. It's almost a full moon out there, and nice and calm, which is unusual for down here in Esperance. Oh, there's a bit of a breeze over the back, but nice and sheltered where we are, just in against the bush line here. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit fresh though, I reckon. It was like 9 degrees this morning out here, so be probably the same in the morning. But yeah, it's nice to be out here. Latest I've been here now, so sort of been working out here through the day and then heading back into town to where we're living for now. So first night, it's going to be pretty nice to spend the first night out at the block, even if it is camping in the cub camper. But birds are making a bit of a racket, which is good. And I'm pretty much camped where our driveway is going to be, but the driveway will just sort of like follow down there into the carport of the house, which will be down in there, which would be nice. I forgot to fill up the tank on the camper trailer, and now it's all set up, so I've got to walk over the house pad here and then walk up to the tanks we've got and get some water, and I'll be able to wash up and have some water for the morning for coffee, which is crucial. So I'll get that and get this fire going. Just up near these tanks is where the big tiger snake's been hanging out the last few weeks, so hopefully he stays away. I don't want to get bitten. I'll show you guys up in here while we've still got a little bit of daylight. This is just off of what's going to be the side of our backyard, and previous guys made a little secret jacuzzi getaway area, I guess you call it, up in the bush here. And hasn't been looked after for the last 9 months, but yeah, a bit of a bath and a gas heater there for it. And it's a bit overgrown, and yeah, nice little shade area. So this would be cool to fix up eventually once we actually are living out here. We'll tidy this all up, and this will be a cool little area tucked up in the bush. Pretty peaceful. But actually, I might be able to steal one of these chairs for my campsite. Oh yes, luxury. We'll get that back up there. Ha! So you can see where this comes out. It'll be on the other side of the driveway, sort of, but we can probably change the path to come right off the backyard, but that's going to be the house right there, so it's a pretty cool little thing. Got my chair, my water, and we are almost in business. I put the dogs in the car while I went up in the bush because snakes, and you are snake size, aren't you? Come on, Vienna, where are you? Come on. Good girl. There we go. Let's get this fire going. Oh yeah. A bit bigger than I thought. It was pretty dry wood, but should burn down. How good's this? Fire going. Beautiful evening. Doggos. Must be only one thing left to do. Be rude not to. Cheers. First meal cooked out at the block. Couple of LED lights. Beautiful. One here. Oh. You don't even need to build a house. Oh, is that right? Comfy. Getting comfy. Good gal. Just made themselves at home, haven't you? Hey? Good boy. I'll be up once my food's ready. Well, I saved you the cooking show and just made my dinner, so you don't have to watch that because it's just a burger. And these two want some. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty nice night. And it's interesting just to hear like the noises and stuff, like the birds are so noisy, so that's going to be nice when we're actually living out here. They're just making a racket. And it's not a cloud, so I might try and do some star trails later and see how we go with that, which will be interesting. But for now, I'm just going to eat my dinner and have a couple beers. Cheers. Okay. Good morning. It's actually a nice thick fog this morning, which is the first. Yeah. The dogs enjoyed it. Yeah. Time for some breakfast. Well, now I've got a coffee, the world is right again. But that was actually a pretty comfortable night in the little camper, so that was all good. Dogs loved it. Chooks woke us up a bit early. There's a couple of roosters down the road, but I'd rather that than cars. But this fog's a bit unusual. It's quite thick, and I haven't seen a fog down here before, so I wonder if it's a common thing or not. I'm not sure. But everything's a bit wet now, so we won't be doing too much this morning out here. As you can see down the house pad down there, that's apparently a couple of days time we're getting the surveyors out. They're going to mark out exactly where we're going, and hopefully final approvals are all going to be done on well, same day, on Thursday, a couple of days time. And yeah, and then we'll start getting the house boxed out, and hopefully in the next month we'll have a concrete slab ready. So big things happening. So yeah. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, and same as always, like and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.